3 years later, and the data remains the same. Persons between the ages of 20 and 49 in Belize are most at risk to contracting HIV. The number of HIV-related deaths is on a downward trend over the last decade, with 2021 recording 50 deaths so far, which is less than half the amount when compared to 2011's 116. The theme for this year's World AIDS Day is Ending Inequalities, End AIDS, and End Pandemics.
The Ministry of Health is not the only ministry that should respond to this global pandemic. It calls for partnership. It calls for partnership with our key communities that are affected, the persons and families who are affected. It talks about the non-governmental organizations. It talks about us responding as a country and as a family. AIDS does not affect a person, it affects an entire group of persons and an entire family. And that's where the inequalities come within our country context. The COVID pandemic has successfully shown all the inequalities that exist in our country.
Ending AIDS in Belize is a task for everyone because there are socioeconomic and mental health issues associated with it, and there is need for a collective response. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected the services provided to HIV/AIDS patients.
The National AIDS Commission reaffirms its commitment to continue providing the support services necessary to young people, inmates, and persons living with HIV. The gains that have been achieved globally in the fight against HIV and AIDS is now under severe threat as the COVID-19 crisis continues to rage, disrupting HIV prevention and treatment services, schooling, violence prevention programs, and continues to fuel gender-based violence, thus making the lives of persons living with HIV and AIDS even more challenging.
As part of its National Strategic Plan, the NAC relaunched its HIV Services App.
We hope that key and vulnerable populations can safely navigate to the nearest testing facilities in the country, and this is either at Ministry of Health and Wellness facilities. It also has NHI clinics, as well as civil society organizations such as BFLA and Go Belize that offer testing. The app will also allow users to receive updated risk reduction messages. And as part of our communication strategy or communication campaign, we are currently developing some videos, and we have some ads and messages that we want to start airing and providing on social media platforms to key and vulnerable populations. The app will also allow persons to receive regular updates from the NAC, such as, for example, access to quarterly reports, to monitoring and evaluation reports, annual reports, and other such information that they may find valuable. The app will also allow, in our hope, access to contact information for the various stakeholders and partners in the HIV response with a quick link to their website, email, and telephone.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.